Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today as you're getting a double upload. Yes, in fact no, you're getting not even a treble upload, you're getting a quadruple upload. Quadruple, why? Because you're getting two here and you're getting two over on Shootout. So make sure you're subscribed over there, link in the description. There's a video that's already gone out about Tottenham, our opponents this Monday, and how well they're doing in the Premier League. And then Premier League predictions will be out later today as well. So make sure you're there for that. On top of that, this is video number 1 on here. To catch video number 2, make sure that you are subbed over here too. Much appreciated. And hit that notification bell. Let's get cracking because we're going to start off with the news and what's kicked off on the first part of the day. Starting off with injuries, because that's always the place that we have to go to at Chelsea Football Club. We've got injuries galore. So, let's get cracking. Starting off with this. Chelsea are doing all they can with Reece James to end his reoccurring hamstring issues without the need for surgery. Badiashile took a surgical approach to his hamstring problem in May and was sidelined for 5 months before his return. So, the thing is, with this scenario that we found Reece James in, is that he has just not done any surgery. Badiashile, on the other hand, took that approach, and hopefully we're never going to hear it again. With Reece James, it's been a reoccurring issue, and even so, he's not gone down the route of surgery, which I have to say is a concern, because he's back now. But like I said, if he gets injured one more time, and he better not, if it happens very, very soon, then we're going to be in trouble. In terms of the conversations that we need to have about Reece James. And this could have been avoided if we had taken the surgical approach at the end of last season, if you remember, when it was popping up again. And we had the summer. We decided not to go with any surgery. And look, maybe that will be the good way to go if he doesn't get the same injury happening again, which it already has been reoccurring. N'Golo Kante, when he was here, do you remember? Took the surgical approach and recovered and then started playing again. To this day, Kante's still not got injured again. So that looks like, job done, even though the Saudi League is a lot less intense than the Premier League. However, Reece James, I feel like, has taken a big gamble here. Or not just Reece James, but Chelsea have taken a big gamble. I understand why maybe last season we wouldn't have taken surgery as an option because we didn't have any other right back to turn to. But we've got Malo Gusto. He's there for the cover. I think it would have been wise to try and get surgery done as soon as possible. Let's hope this pays off. And I'm only mentioning this because Badiashile is looking like that he's back now. And let's see if he gets injured again. I don't feel like he will. Whereas Reece James, let's be honest, we've all got that little bit of doubt in the back of our heads thinking, it's going to happen again, isn't it? I hope not. I really, really, really hope not. But if it does, it just cements that the approach was completely wrong. So here's to hoping. Here's to hoping. Reece, please don't get injured again. Please, 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 please do not get injured again. That hamstring needs to stay intact. Let's wait and see. What do you think's going to happen? Let me know in the comment section below. Much appreciated. Now, I've got good news. Fabrizio Romano to the rescue. Let's get into it. Aaron Ramsdale is not currently on Chelsea's list as a potential new goalkeeper. He has clarified this by saying, I understand Aaron Ramsdale is currently not part of Chelsea's list as a new goalkeeper. No negotiations are taking place now. Chelsea are still quiet on the goalkeeping position as no talks are ongoing about that for the January window. There's two things I want to say here. I do think that clubs let information go out in order to see what the initial response is. That's not always the best way to go because then you're dictated by the opinion of the fan base. And if you know what you're doing, then you should know what you're doing. But there's that point. At the other point, the second point is, if Fabrizio's come out and said that there's been no mention of Aaron Ramsdale, then I'm more inclined to trust that. However, I hope it doesn't become a thing, because I really don't want Aaron Ramsdale at Chelsea. Let's just call it here. I do not want Aaron Ramsdale as a Chelsea goalkeeper. I want a proper in and out number one goalkeeper to come in, not another club's reject or another club's goalkeeper that just isn't 100% and isn't what we need. So let's see what's going to happen. I hope it's not going to be a scenario where, maybe Ramsdale's not a target now, but then we get to January and all of a sudden we get Fabrizio Romano coming on and going, oh, Chelsea are interested in Ramsdale. I hope not. I hope not. So let me know your thoughts there. I'm happy at the fact that Fabrizio's come out and gone, yep, there's no link. Nothing's happening. They're not going after Ramsdale. Let's keep it that way. Please, let's keep it that way. So I'm glad. Let me know. Goes to show that the reports that do come out are not always reliable and not always accurate, and that's coming from some proficient newspapers as well, some that are meant to be reputable. So let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. That's the Chelsea side. Let's check the others before we wrap up. And there is going to be video number 2 later on tonight as we get into the nitty-gritty of what's going to happen in the second part of the day. But let's move to Tottenham. Spurs. Let's get into it. Postecoglou has spoken, saying, I've never felt it is about just spending money. You can't have 24 world-class players. That will never work. It's been proven. Just spending endless money to get the best players has been proven that it is not the answer. The answer is to get the right chemistry in your team. It's about having a squad that's balanced, having guys that maybe aren't going to play every game, but every time they play, they make a huge impact. I have to be honest, right now, Postecoglou has got Tottenham on the money. On the money. Now, can they sustain it? Can it keep going the way that it is? That's the argument, and that's the video that we put out on Shootout. So go over there and check what I have to say alongside good old George Benson. We go into detail in terms of what we think is going to happen, and are they going to hit a roadblock at some point? I think it's inevitable, but can they sustain the good levels of playing that they are having at the moment? Right now, it's hard to say no. It's hard to say no. It's possible, but it's hard to say no. Because Postecoglou, after 10 games, the way he's got Tottenham playing, he's got them playing with a blueprint, with an identity, with a style. He's got key players. He's got rotational players. He's got players in the team that are reliable, players that are coming into the team that are reliable, players that are called upon from time to time that are playing reliably. And he's got his complete, as I've said, his ID on this team, and they're moving exactly how he wants them to. So huge credit to Ange Postecoglou here, because for a team like Tottenham and losing Harry Kane, no one expected it. Not even Tottenham fans. There were Tottenham fans before this season and even after Big Ange had come in that went, Ange Postecoglou, okay, this is going to take a while, lads. This is going to take maybe 2 years or something before we might start clicking. I am not going to have any expectation going into this season. Many Tottenham fans were saying that. Now they can't stop singing Robbie Williams songs. I'm loving Big Ange instead. They are singing. And they're going to be singing on Monday. So make sure you're here for the watch along as we get into Tottenham versus Chelsea and we see live how it's all going to go down. But I have to give him credit. In terms of what he has said, I think he's spot on. I think he's spot on. It's not about just splashing the cash. It is about splashing it correctly and getting exactly what your team needs, which is where I feel Chelsea might have gone wrong. Because we've chucked any sort of experience that we've had. We don't have any. We didn't bring any in because we had a flipping under 25 rule. Whereas Tottenham turned to players like James Maddison to complement Son whilst Harry Kane had left. Turned to other players that were some already in the squad, like Bissouma, some that he's managed to bring in. And you're looking at their performances now, and it's like, whoa, this is quite unbelievable. But it's Ange Postecoglou's fingerprints all over it. And he's got that blend that he's talking about, that balance. So, absolutely fair play. Chemistry is kicking. Balance is there. They're playing for each other. There's a good feel. He's got them playing the way that he wants them to play. There's an identity, there's a style. Fair play. And he's not even spent a lot of money. So if you are going to spend a lot of money, it's about you still getting exactly what you need. And as much as you want to invest in the future, you can't abandon the here and now, which is where I feel Chelsea have gone wrong. Whereas with Tottenham, they've turned to a player like James Maddison who can deliver the goods right now to support a Son who was found by himself because Harry Kane had gone. So, fair play. Balance is the word, and that is exactly what Tottenham have right now. So fair play to Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham. Now, Manchester United, even more bad news. It doesn't stop over there. Here it is. Man United confirmed Casemiro will be out for several weeks due to a hamstring injury. Assessment has revealed a strain that will keep him out for a number of weeks. Casemiro's just turned to the medical staff and gone, no, me leg broken. Obrigado. In his head, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be the reason why we're going to end up 15th. Yeah, I'm not going to take part. It's not helped that he's out for several weeks now, because that midfield could do with a Casemiro, although he's not been fantastic, but he's probably the best that they got. And now he's out injured. So Man United, well and truly, in the mud. McTominay is going to keep playing. And we'll see what happens. It's not going to go well for Manchester United. Now to end, we're going to end on a good note. We're going to end with something brilliant. Something funny. Something that we can laugh and chuckle at and giggle at and smile and just give loads of ha-ha-ha-ha-has. What is it? Anthony Taylor, what's happened to you? Referee Anthony Taylor has been demoted to the Championship after giving a controversial penalty against Wolves. I love how it took a penalty against Wolves for him to finally get the punishment that he deserves. Because there's been scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal with this geezer, and then it took one penalty against Wolves for the FA and the Premier League to go, nah, cut this guy, cut him. Demoted to the Championship. Enjoy your games at the Den. You try your antics over at Millwall. Go on, Anthony, I dare you to try your antics of poor refereeing and blatant bias towards certain players and teams. Try that at the Den. Try that at Millwall and see what happens. Good luck. You ain't going to be playing those sort of games because you you can't. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Anthony Taylor performances over in the Championship where he's a nice little boy and he just gets on with his job. Yeah, because that's something he can't do in the Premier League. He's just like Mike Dean, got to be the face and centre of all the attention. Right? Until when he gets lost and then they get someone else in who's going to be the centre of attention. Anthony Taylor down in the Championship, I'm very happy. But that doesn't mean that the problem is fixed. He's only part of the problem. There is still a big problem with the refereeing standards in the Premier League. Let's see how it's all going to fare out. I'm just saying that as long as the FA and the Premier League can get the standards up and bring in consequences that the referees know they're going to face if they make stupid mistakes, then maybe they'll fix up. And this is a start. It's a start. A referee like Anthony Taylor, who is seen quite highly in terms of referees in this country, this is going to send a message to all the other referees going, oh crap, even Anthony got it. He got demoted to the Championship. I better not. So for that, credit to whoever's made that decision, whether it's the Premier League or the FA, credit, you finally woken up and you finally took some drastic and good action. So well done, congratulations, we're moving somewhere. There we are. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below as well. And I will see all of you later on for video number 2 as we get into what is going to happen in the second part of the day. So make sure you are there for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this. Don't forget the socials, Instagram and Twitter on screen for you now. All links in the description. Check out Shootout as well, much appreciated. And I will see all of you later on. Have a good one, people. See you later. Take care and peace.